crisis so global it affects everybody.
Many people have gotten caught up in taking out loans in foreign currencies, for example. That's a very bad idea.
I think it would be useful that to give to TV viewers a sense of what is the thinking about it.
In your opinion, which are those elements of this forum that might provide practical help to the people of Europe?
A large chunk of the conference is about the crisis. What were the causes, the origin, how the crisis propagated through the system. Now, this is water under the bridge in a way, but having a good understanding of what happened to us, why and where things went wrong, or what were the problems, I think helps you to find a solution.
What would be the main idea that you would like to communicate about the Brussels Economic Forum?
We are in Europe dealing with this enormous crisis that we're all facing, not only in Europe but also in the United States and in parts of Asia and Africa. This is very important that people get the feeling that things are not just happening, but that there are measures taken to deal with the situation.
I'm hopeful that Europe will do what it has to do to save the Eurozone, to avoid another recession. So Europe has to reform the labor markets, has to reform the universities, has to reform the structure of the financial system in order to restore growth.
The euro is like a way to a better future, to a land of opportunities. Then it surged the idea of a bridge.
The key is to learn going forward, and that is to don't take on debt that you can't afford to service. And in fact, we should pay for the things we're going to buy rather than pretending that somehow we can pay them off over an extended period of time.
Asian economies went into the crisis in far better shape. We had a crisis, if you remember, in 1997. We learned the lessons very hard. Asia generating huge surplus, earning a lot, not spending a lot. Europe and Americas is exactly the other way. Not earning a lot and spending a lot more.
Can come out of this crisis by investing into the right direction. And the right direction is, of course, investing in renewable energy, investing in energy efficiency technologies, in climate-friendly energy systems, and sustainable mobility concepts.
I think the customers should also try to look into the future. Because today the cars are extremely fuel efficient, they will be more fuel efficient in the future.
We have very aggressive target to reduce by 25% our gas emissions. We are also providing solutions to our customers, such as very highly sophisticated video conferencing. And by doing it, obviously, we manage ourselves to cut our travel budget by almost $500 million, and also avoid the gas emission of the equivalent of almost 50,000 cars.
The key benefit we're looking for is really innovation, so that people start developing technologies which will allow us to reduce emissions, to cut energy consumption, which are presently not yet on the market, and that of course would help the economy as it would help us fight climate change.
We're all beautiful.
such an environment is strong monitoring, surveillance of behavior of countries. Countries have to comply with the rules on which they have agreed. And this monitoring and surveillance failed. The Stability and Growth Pact was violated many times.
This is a crisis which is fueled by lack of confidence, a lot of uncertainty. So I think a message of confidence that yes, it is difficult, we are going through rough times, but we know what the right policy choices are, and Europe in particular, which is now questioned too much, is the right answer to the crisis. So more Europe, not less Europe, to respond to the crisis.